What's going on, YouTube? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful. So today I have a very exciting DIY for you guys. I am going to be transforming my staircase here, and I'm actually very excited but also nervous because I hope that it is landlord approved. I'm going to be showing my landlord as soon as I'm done with it. I also want to do it because the rug traps a lot of dirt and it's a pain to clean. So I feel like once it's out and we do what we do here, it will be a much better thing to clean. Alright guys, so if you want to stick around for the transformation, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, this is the only thing that I could find close to a blade. So I'm going to use this to cut in between right there. And see if I can lift up the carpet, okay? I am using some thin and thick pliers here to help me lift up the rug. We already have this part here. I feel staples as I'm pulling. Alright guys, so I just was able to pull this out. And as you can see, the blade did not cut through that. So I'm just gonna grab my blade and cut right across that. I'm just gonna finish ripping all of that out and then I'll show you what's under there, okay? Alright guys, so here's a board with nails sticking up so they are sharp, and then this foam on top of that. So I'm going to get a hammer and use the other side to lift that up to try to get all of this off. So I removed the piece of foam that was there, but I'm not sure if you can see there's a bunch of staples there. So I'm just gonna grab my pliers and pull those out. Pull on them and they are out. And just throw them in a trash bag or keep them somewhere safe where you won't step on them later on. So you see, really easy. So this is how I'm gonna take all of them out. Okay. And as you can see, the whole thing is coming out. And this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stairs. And you gotta be careful because there are some staples along that. So you see we got most of this out, okay?
As you guys can see, of course.
I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that foam and then remove those wooden things there. I also did want to mention that I have found some staples along that end there and I've been pulling them off with the pliers. This is the same process that I'm gonna do for each step till I get all the way to the top. So I'll see you when I have everything out. Once I got to the very top part of the stairs, I removed the rug that was against the bottom riser there, and I didn't have to staple it. All I did was have to cut it out because there was already staples that were holding the rug in place in the middle, as you're gonna see right there. All I had to do was like cut it even. It was time to sand down the stairs and I used this tape dispenser to help me. I started off with an abrasive paper first, then I moved to 80, 100, and 150 grit. Here I am just sanding down the tread, and I'm also sanding the nose and also the riser. And as soon as I am done with the abrasive paper, I move on to the 80 grit and I do the same thing, sand down the tread, the nose, and the riser, and then I move down to the 100 grit and I do the same thing with the 150. I took my time and did this with every step, and I also sanded underneath the nose to make sure that it was nice and smooth. Then I swept the stairs to remove all of the sanding residue that may have been on there, and I also vacuumed to make sure that I removed any dust or anything that may have been left behind. And after that, I grabbed a damp cloth and wiped down the stairs to make sure that I picked up any dust or residue that may have been left behind. I had this cherry wood stain in the basement that was used around the house, and then I also wanted to use this weathered gray stain that actually turned out to be more like a paint than an actual stain. I did 2 coats of the cherry red on the stairs, and then I immediately put the weathered gray on the tread only. For the riser, I only used 2 coats of cherry and I did not put the weathered gray. And I allowed the first coat to dry for 4 hours before I did a second coat. Then it was time to seal everything together, and I used this clear gloss polyurethane, and I did about 3 coats, and for each coat I allowed it to dry 4 hours, and I did this at night because everyone was sleeping and no one will come up and down the stairs. And after that, it looked fabulous, and here are the finished results. I am in love with how everything looks. I should have left it, I felt like, the natural wood that it had, but because there was a lot of like stains on top of the tread, I decided to go a little bit darker. And since my landlord is a natural wood fan, I thought that he would like this look as well. But overall, I love it. Alright guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I think that the stairs turned out great. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Thank you to anyone that watched this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!